In 2020, a lot of goofy shit happened. We had a worldwide pandemic. We let a senile Jurassic old man become president.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
And because of that, Trump almost staged a coup. But it low-key was a great year for anime. Demon Slayer Mugen Train, the one about reviewing Intergalactic Coochie, and Tower of God all somehow came out in 2020. But the one anime that really comes to mind when I'm thinking about that year is of course Jujutsu Kaisen. And now almost 3 years later, oh shit, has it really almost been 3 years? What's up, it's Raito aka
Young Pussy Baker.
And today we're going to be looking into Season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen / the first episode and what we can expect from it. Also, how it's probably going to be even better than the first season. Season 1 ended on a pretty good note with the conclusion of the Death Painting arc, and immediately in Season 2 we're going to jump straight into what many manga readers consider one of the top 2 arcs in all of JJK. That being the Gojo's past arc. Just like the name implies, we stray away from our main 3 in the present to go back in time and focus on some important events in Gojo's past. We get to see a lot more of Gojo and his relationship with Geto, and how Geto turns from a Jujutsu sorcerer that protects the weak from curses to being even more racist than Adolf.
I am Adolf Hitler!
We also get a look at others in the past like Nanami and Shoko. It's really dope to see some of these characters as younger teens. And we get some of the best fights in the entire series, mostly between Gojo and Toji. And not only do we get this arc, but Season 2 will also have 2 cores, the first most likely covering the aforementioned Gojo past, and the second the Shibuya incident. Another widely considered top 2 arc in the whole series. The basic premise for this is Shibuya is essentially magically locked off from the rest of the world, and damn near all-out war happens between the sorcerers and curses. The fights again are even bigger and more badass. With Season 2, we aren't really losing anything we loved about the first season. The cool fights, interesting world building, story, and characters are all gonna be here and is honestly done better. Speaking of characters, let's talk about them. We all love our main 3 and Gojo Senpai. But what I really love to see in anime are some side character love. And that's exactly what we get in these 2 arcs. I really hate when a cool side character gets introduced in a cool badass way at first, but unfortunately, never really does anything for the rest of the series. Naruto. But JJK so far really continued to develop its cool and interesting side characters. Everyone that takes place in these arcs kinda have their own cool fight or character defining moment that really makes you care for them. The villains are all cool and creepy as fuck, and we get a better look at their abilities, motives, and overall character. And honestly, it's probably the strongest aspect of both, mainly because of Toji because he's the best villain, but seeing his character arc play out in the anime will truly hit different. The art, like almost all Studio Mappa anime, is some top tier shit. Just off the first 5 minutes alone, you realize that JJK, once again, will be some straight eye candy. I still got one minor complaint though. I don't know why Studio Mappa has the weirdest walking animations I've ever seen. I've noticed it in their past work, most recently in Chainsaw Man. It just looks so goofy when they walk sometimes. But other than the walking looking wonky, and like I just smoked 5 backwoods, it truly is impressive. Like I said before, this season has the potential to surpass the first, and there really isn't any doubt in my mind it will shit all over it. With the interesting story, characters, fights, etc., you have all the ingredients to make a kick-ass shonen hentai sandwich.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And it would be extremely hard to fuck all of this up. But again, it's Studio Mappa, who have produced banger after banger after banger. Well, anyway, that's it. Let me know what you guys think about the first episode, and if you think Season 2 would be better than the first in the comments. Also, like the video. It helps out a struggling mixed boy. Peace.